Okay, then. So I'm hoping that this will be the last session for the day. The the list is long of red shoes, I must say, and it's proving quite interesting dealing with them. The last one, I mean, it was a big winner 6 months ago or whatever the hell it was, without the rules properly applied, and then I apply the rules and do the bike thing. And if it hadn't been for blackjack coming up with big bucks, it would have been tricky. But that's really what this whole thing is all about. I get feedback every so often from people who say, "Well, this doesn't really work because the bets are too high. It's too much money. It's whatever, whatever, and only very rich people can do this." And I think what they don't understand is that people with tons of money don't stand a better chance of winning consistently in the long term than people on chicken shit bloody shoestring bankrolls. Because what they do is they just play a tight spread of bets at higher values. So somebody like, I don't know, Mr. Handpay or whatever, will bet from 1,000 to 5,000 and very rarely go higher than that. And so he really struggles to get anywhere unless he wins more bets than he loses. When that happens, he does okay. But mostly, if he is faced with a situation which is common in all of these demos of pattern betting, where there are a lot more losing bets than winning ones, he's screwed. He just can't, not necessarily because of table limits, although obviously they are a factor. I think in one place that he goes to, it's 1,000 to 10,000. That's a 1 to 10 spread. That's just not enough, So anyway, I can go on about this stuff all the time. I've already been told by one of my most loyal followers that I should stop picking fights with people who are bigger than me. And I don't know. I'm not actually picking fights. All I'm doing is I'm saying, hey, all this bloody adulation and ass kissing that goes on YouTube for these creators is just inappropriate. Because they're dangerous. They really are. Honestly, they are dangerous. And then somebody's going to say, well, that's just your opinion. Yeah. It's provable. There's been plenty of research to show that gambling is damaging to society as well as to individuals. And everybody just, the politicians just keep taking the money in, raking it in, and burying their heads like they do with everything else, including poor old Ukraine, damn it. I mean, honestly, what a scandal that is. Do it again. All right, back to the min. Double. 1, 2, third. Okay, now I'm going to try something a little different this time. And I know that's got me into trouble in the past, but this is not as big, not as drastic. I'm not abandoning the rules. What I am going to do is say, okay, instead of hopping, if the bet is less than 1,000, instead of hopping, check to see if there's more good stuff coming. There isn't. So now we hop. 2, 3, was it? 3, 2. 3, 2. 5, 4. 1, 3. Oh, a bit of thinking going on there, wasn't there? Duh. Chewing it over. We're just plussing all the way here. Suddenly. Now we're at plus max. That's my choice. 5 units tops, but up to you. Okay, we'll chase that one because we only had one. So that's now 3, 5 is the third bet on the bank. Good job, back up. But if you bet flat or you bet randomly, you're screwed. It's just that simple. It's not even worth talking about it. It's demonstrated pretty much all the time. You watch the professional losers on YouTube, you will see it all the time. And if you're not paying attention, then that's obviously your right. But please don't tell me that these people are winners. They are not. Google makes them winners. Deals with the casinos makes them winners, but they are not winners by any stretch of any imagination. Smart businessman, maybe, but they're not winning at the tables. Oh, whoops. I think that's a. What am I at there? So that's 3-2. We kill that. And we're waiting for a player win, another player win. Okay. 3-2. 5-4. 1-2. 3-4. 7-10. Just for ease. You got to remember, you're not going to be messing with small chips. You've got to try and keep it simple, because it confuses you and it confuses the dealer. The dealers are obviously much better at dealing with it than we are, but you've got a little pile of chips out there and it's all over the place. And I see some of these professional losers, putting out fives, 25s, hundreds, all the way up to 500s and thousands, all in one pile. I mean, like a rainbow bet, a rainbow roll. I guess that's good, right? Minimum. Nope. Let's go over to blackjack and start over there. We haven't. Wait, wakey, wakey, Mr. Wiz, rise and shine. 22. Good boy. Okay, not so good. There we go. That's a double. 19, is that good enough? Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, so back to the min. I'm not about huge winning. I mean, making huge profits, but what I am about is constantly, sort of pushing the potential turnaround bet a little bit higher by rounding up into increments, so that once you're out of 25s and 50s and you're into hundreds, you don't go up in anything other than increments of 100. And once you get into 500s, sort of like the north side of 500s, then you go up in thousands and so on. And that's all I'm doing. And it simply means that one of the big criticisms that people make of target betting is they quote the martingale and sneer at it and mock it and all the rest of it. And they say, well, in the end, you'll get your single win that you need to turn around, but you only win one unit, which of course is absolute nonsense. You win all your prior losses, you get all of that back plus one unit. But this is the way the casinos have things set up. They get their trained SEALs, their sort of like performing whatever they are, to come out with this nonsense all the time. Wow, of course the trouble with the martingale is it drives bets up too far, too high, too fast, and in the end, when you get your win, you only win one unit. Nonsense! Come on, you people. Stop fibbing. Last one. That's a stand, I think. Plus one. Oh dear. 1-2. Second. How's going? That look powerful up there, isn't it? 3-4. Third. Okay. 7-4 drop. 8-4. 9. Oh no. 8-4. 10-4. 10-4. 8-4. We just won 2 back. 12-8. 4-5. Oh dear. Could have used that 6. 9-10. Second. That's not easy. 20-20, and then I'm fleeing to Baccarat. Oh! Okay, so 4-2, and we're on the run. Six four. Oh dear, oh dear. 10-8. This is not going well, is it? When it doesn't go well, it's bad. 18-8, so that better be 20-10, and we're waiting for a win over there. Okay, so we're 20-10 now. Should I go 20-20 for the tie? I guess I should. No pain, no gain. Something like no 20-21. All right, that's good. Oh, look at that. That took care of the commission over there, more or less. All right, banker. You know, and I know there's always going to be people out there saying, well, you just got lucky, but it just keeps happening. So, you know, how do you explain that? Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, the guys who need luck are the professional losers. They really need luck. This is the last bet on the bank, I think. Yeah. So that's 11-6. 11-6 it is. Dunk, 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 dunk. 17-12. No. 4-3 in 500s. 7-6 in 500s. Oops. All right, 1-2 in 500s. 3-4. God. All right, 7-8. It's got to be 4-4. All right. So we didn't get much back for our risk there, but you know, it's part of the game. And you know, the idea that that high rollers, you know, the sort of the stupendous players like Dana White and Steve Will Do It. What's his name? Steve De Leonardis, I think is the name, and Crazy Cody from Toronto are making money. It's just ridiculous. And I saw that Cody put up another thing just recently saying, you know, he'd won $1 million. Yeah, but now tell us about the 6 million you lost last week. Come on, man, spit it out. I mean, I think that's what YouTube should do if they want to be serious about everybody being on the up and up. Then everybody should, you know, post the date that a video was shot, the current state of play, you know, all prior videos included, no cherry picking, no mucking about, because my observation suggests but does not prove that at the very least Brandon O'Brien, Mr. Handpay and Vegas Matt are cherry picking, because they're winning too much betting randomly and it doesn't make sense. It's mathematically insupportable. So there you are. Anyway, are we back on minimum on player? I think we are. And I'm talking too much, but hey, sorry. Repeat. Back to min. Double. Double again for the tie. That's enough. Minimum. I was thinking we were on a winning streak there, but then the brown dot down there tells me otherwise. I mean, this is what I love about this program. It just keeps me more or less on the straight and narrow. I do screw up every so often, but, well, frequently actually, but let's not talk about that. Oh dear, that was a mistake. What should I have bet? I think I'm now on 200. Is that 3-2? Five, 4. 9-11 for the commission. It's also tidy because 9 and 11 makes 20, right? So 20. So 4, 3, and 500s when we get the win trigger to come back to player. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, come on, player. See, now we're getting B2. That's B2, B3. Ugh. Hate it. B4, B5. Unbelievable. Okay, so we're on 3, 4, and 500s, aren't we? Is that what I said? 3, 4, 1, 7, 8, which is we're back to 4, 4 again. Oh boy. There we go. Again, we didn't make much. But remember, it's protecting this that's the most important thing. You've got to stay ahead. And you've got to have the right money out at the right time. And yes, it takes a big bankroll. And like I've said a million times, if you can't afford to win, you shouldn't play. Honestly, the smart thing to do if you can't afford to win is keep your money in your pocket. Go to Vegas for the meals, the shows, the pools, the helicopter trips around Dover Dam, and the whatever else. But gambling, if you can't afford to win, don't bet. That's just my advice. That's some fairly big outlays here. But see, look over here. We're 23 to 32, 23 into 34 and a half, and 32 into 30. You know, you've got an obvious advantage there. Average win over average loss. It's plain as day. It's right there, you know. I just don't get why people give me a hard time about that. It's absolutely obvious. 51. Repeat that one. So we're on 1, 2. There we go. I think we might be out there, yeah. Okay, so, you know, we slipped behind in terms of wins to losses, but not desperately far behind. Well, bad enough, I guess. 8. A little bit marginal, that. I probably should have been out of there. I just hate to kill shoes. That's my trouble. I really hate to throw them away. But now that my pal in California has got this brilliant thing that he's written that will create thousands of shoes, and you can check every single card. He put them up originally with the cards actually shown the same way that Baccarat Win Pro does it, but it overloaded the files. I couldn't read them because my computer's just not up to that kind of jiggery pokery. It's just it's too old. Like the guy who operates it. Well, I'm not too old. I'm just the right age, actually. But anyway, there we go. So what are we looking at here? Let's check it out. Made 8617 over here. Did we make any money at blackjack in the end? No, we lost a bit of money. We lost 3725. So that's not that great a session. 19 minutes. I'm going to play a bit more blackjack, I think. Start at the bottom. See if we can get a few more of those incredible naturals that bring in a fortune. Yeah, I'll run it up to 25 minutes. I don't want to shortchange you, you know. Look at that. I mean, can you believe it? What a cheek. Jesus. Honestly, I'm going to snap that. It's just extraordinary. Oh, I can't snap it. Okay. All right. Forget that. Sorry, because I'm already in the screen recorder and the screen shot is part of that. So I don't think I can. No, I can't. All I can do is curse and double up for the push. What a nasty push. Very mean. But as you know, I manipulate this this sim. I have it completely under my control. Okay, so that looks to me like 7-3 drop. Oh dear, 9-3. 9-3, 7-3, because we got 2 back just now. 10-6. It's not going the way I'd hoped. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I don't even want to think about that. Double for the loss. Repeat. That's rubbish, isn't it? That's worser. What was that? Is that +1? Oh dear. I hope for better. That's better. +1. Come on, come on. Spit it out. Does this every so often? It has a little fit. Hello? Okay. Nice of you, wizard, to finally wake up. Oh dear. That's what I get for being rude. Okay, 3-4, I think. Look at that! That's 7-4, third again. 5-4. Here we go again. Oh, come on. Waste of time. 7-4, so now we can go 7-8, I think. Am I right about that? I think I just messed up, didn't I? I think that should have been a drawdown, a drop. Anyway, let's call it 7-8 now. For that rude push, another rude push. 15, 16. Good time to get it. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Okay, so that was nasty. So 7-8, 23, 25, 25, 25. Oops. 25, 25 in hundreds, I do believe. Oh, wait a minute. I must have got that wrong, mustn't I? Look at this. We were at 90, 98 something. I'm going to have to repeat it. I blew it. That's better. What the hell did I count wrong there? I wish I could direct you at a perfect, totally professional tutor for this strategy, but I don't know of any, so I guess you're stuck with me. Or, of course, you can just ignore all of this and just go back to playing the way you normally do and make your regular contributions. That's a repeat, I think. 51. 2, 3. Oh, bloody hell. 5, 3, drop. Ay, 6, 3. One of these days I'll get these processed. 6, 3 it is. With each bet transcribed over to Excel, and I can see just how badly I was getting beaten up. Nobody believes it. It's just strange. Okay. I think that's good. Not absolutely sure. Double for the loss. Come on, wakey wakey. Oh, okay. Well, I get those too, so I got to be fair. That's an absolute wonderful flukes. 2, 3, third. Oh, I said 25 minutes and it just went by. No, it went by some minutes ago. 2, 3, third stand. 5, 3, drop. Okay, how come we didn't get a 6 up there, wizard? Sleep at the wheel, are you? So we got 2 back, so it's 3, 4 now. To get out of this. Oh dear. All right, so we've ended up minus 2,350 at blackjack. And on shoe number, whatever the hell that was, 1142 plus 8618. So we're looking at a profit of 8. 6268. That's not too bad for 29 minutes, I don't think. And its bike, is it 66 or 67? I don't know. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to bid you a good night. Did I go look at the? I think I did. I think I remember to look at the thing up here. Let's just do it anyway. Yeah, I went there before. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. See you later.